Excuse me. Peace and love, Scorpio. Whoa, that was interesting. What's going on with y'all throat chakra? Anyway, welcome to the Wise Royalty channel where we are willing and dealing. Whew, that was interesting. What the hell? Okay, so Scorpio, we are going to be reading for you for the next 6 months. Ugh, did somebody smoke or something? Oh my gosh. Or somebody don't want you to say something. Your throat chakra's blocked. What was that? Oh my goodness. Ugh. I ain't never experienced nothing like that before. Like, soon as I started the reading, okay, I was like choking. Whoa. Anyway, keep in mind that this reading is going to last. These energies, this solar eclipse energy is going to last for the next 6 months, okay? So this reading is going to be what is to expect for the next 6 months, okay? So, Scorpio, what is it that Spirit wants you to know during this time for this solar eclipse? Bottom card is companions. Companions. Okay. Aquarius, Uranus is in your 7th. First card is the South. Interesting. The South. Wind. Wind. Pressure. Transformation is your challenge. So in some way, shape, or form, you are Scorpio. So you are transformation. So you may be in your own way in some way. And your outcome is the equator. The equator. I'm picking up on travel. Okay, within the next 6 months, there is going to be some form of travel taking place. And also, you could be like traveling for work or traveling with a partner. But there is going to be a lot of, new change that's taking place in the things that you do. I kind of even feel like you may be moving for work. Like a job opportunity or some sort of career advancement or opportunity for you is going to come, and you may be called to have to leave or to work. There's going to be a lot of collaborations here too, upcoming for the next 6 months. Like maybe you're going to be working with a partner or just a lot of partnership type of activity. Maybe somebody who is in the same line of work that as you. You guys are going to be collaborating on some things here. Because when I look at the South, it's like when I think of the South from the perspective of Scorpio, this will be Leo. Okay, so this is really about the next 6 months. I do see you having a lot of fun. Lots of fun doing the thing that you love. Okay, and there is going to be some travel. Okay, so you got to prepare yourself for the changes because, yeah, it's like your health, the way that you process, the way that you're analyzing details and things like that, you're going to get new eyes or a new way of doing things. Okay, and like I said, this could be just a new job, new work, but you are going to have a new way of doing things. Okay, Scorpio, let's get some clarity because why are you in your own way though? Why is transformation your challenge? Like Scorpios are all about transformation. Okay, so there could be some old habits that you aren't trying to let go of. Some old ways of thinking, some old behaviors that you're engaging in that you need to release. Okay, so that you can grow. I'm hearing teaching. Somebody's going to be teaching or studying, like class. Maybe you are going to become a student. That's possible as well here. But your outcome is the equator to make equal. So it is some things that you need to balance here. Yeah, you got new possibilities. 7 of Cups, new possibilities. You got a lot of ideas, a lot of like things going on in the imagination, a lot of decisions, or a lot of things are options that you can choose from when it comes to this next phase in your life. Like, what is it that you want to do? Okay, and I feel like it is going to be you and a partner. Jupiter and Uranus is in your 7th house. Companions is Uranus, which is the overall energy, right? And then yeah, you said as a Scorpio. Oh, I'm a Scorpio, and I have unfortunately always struggled with change. Interesting. Well, yeah, you know, transformation is the challenge here, and it could be because of people that you're around, a friend, or it could just be that you need new friends. You need to start being around people, you know, get out of your shell and be around people that's on the same frequency as you. Okay? Like, truly, you gotta get out of this not trusting people thing here. Whatever this is about, where you're feeling like, I don't really trust these people. You're sizing them up. You're critiquing. You're critiquing people. You know, it's like, yeah. But I feel like you do have a lot of new possibilities. There's a lot of things that you feel like you can do. Maybe you're a jack of all trades. You're like good at a lot of different things. And it's saying like you got to you have to make a decision. You got to make a decision and get seriously grounded on something what it is that you want to do. Like, use this time to contemplate, to get all the facts, get all the information, or all the details that you need, or whatever research or study that you need to do. Because when Mercury goes direct, you are going to be being called to be focused, to get very focused on your work, to get very focused on what it is that you want to do and achieve, okay? Because there's some healing here, and you got to get consistent. There is something here where, you know, either there's something and you're like trying to accomplish a goal, but there's something like in the way. It could be like children or motherhood or some other obstacle where you kind of like in the flow, but then you got to stop to, you know, focus on, you know, these other responsibilities. But I feel like you need to formulate a plan. Like, you have a lot of things that you need to that you may be managing or trying to manage, and it's saying, yes, come up with a plan, because when Mercury goes direct, you're gonna have to really get into action in a new way. Okay, like, seriously. Mars is in your 5th house with Saturn. You got to get very serious focus, some serious focus, okay, and on like what it is that you want to do, your dreams, your imagination, or whatever this 7 of Cups is really speaking about, because you do have Neptune in your 5th house too as a Scorpio. So I feel like you got a lot of things that you could turn into a business, a lot of things that you can be doing, okay? But it's like, what is it? Yep, look, the Hangman. You got the Hangman just fell out with the Sun. Oh, I like this. The Hangman and the Sun is like with change, you know, it's like saying, yeah, sit. You need to sit. You need to maybe sacrifice something or surrender for a little bit so that you can see clearly, because the Sun is going to expose. The Sun is all about enlightenment. The Sun is all about, you know, opening the path. Just like I said, exposure. It's exposing something, and I feel like that exposure is going to come if you really just be open to change. Stop resisting. Stop trying to control everything right now while this Mercury is retrograde, and really focus on the next steps. Don't control what you have, but really more so think about your next steps going forward, okay? The Hangman and the Sun, that's beautiful. I'm hearing too, like, you have some sort of, you have a spiritual gift. You got a spiritual gift. When I see the Hangman with the Sun, your challenge is the King of Swords and a 10 of Wands. Who is this? somebody is giving you hell. I'm picking up on this. Could be somebody is giving you hell, or it's like some narcissistic energy here, or this could be your own self too. When I first saw that, I did pick up on somebody other than you. But if this is you, Scorpio, I feel like you're it's kind of like maybe you're too smart for your own good type of thing. Like you are not moving forward because you know so much, or there's so much going on in that mind of yours, like so much so that where it just becomes a burden and you don't even do anything at all. Like nothing gets done. It's just like, this is too much. I don't even know where to begin. And if it's not that, I'm hearing for some of you other Scorpios, I do feel like there's somebody around you that is just a heavy some, like they're burdensome. If I gotta be honest here, yeah, they're a burden. Okay. And I just feel like overall, you just need to get more discipline. Get discipline, okay? Get discipline, and that's so on point. Yeah, I just feel like it could be a few different groups of Scorpios. Like for some of you guys, I do pick up on that there's a narcissist, and they're like a block. They're like in the way of you being able to fully transform or have, you know, they are putting the pressure on you. And it's kind of like you're on the verge of either busting the pipe or you're just going to become a diamond. And for some of you, it's like, yeah, you gotta really like ground everything, you know. Okay, it's like so much going on in your head. That's why the 7 of Cups came out. And then you got the King of Swords and the 10 of Wands as your challenge. Yeah, it's time to really get focused. Maybe some of you guys have an internet business, or you guys work with a lot of people. But discipline is the challenge. With the King of Swords is somebody who's very intellectual. They're an authoritative figure. Very sharp, very knowledgeable. He could be like scientific. He could be somebody who, yeah, he's just very wise, very, you know, he knows a lot. He could be very educated. Maybe you're very educated, but again, you, because of the 10 of Wands is here, it's like, it's too much. It's a lot. It's like, where do I do with all that I know? I don't even know where to go with all this. And that's why you got the Hangman with the Sun, because it's like if you just allow yourself to see a new perspective, if you allow yourself to just take a break, get hung up, the Hangman is like, Hangman can be like a prison card, but I don't get that. But I do get like you need to put yourself on a timeout so that you can see this new way, this new path. Okay. Yep. And that's also Pisces in your 5th house. The Hangman is a Pisces card. You got Pisces in your 5th house right now as a Scorpio. Okay, but let's see. What is your outcome? Why is the equator here? Why is the equator here? Uh-oh. Why is the equator here? Oh. The Tower. The Tower and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so there is some sort of relationship or connection that's going to be coming down. Okay, I feel like it could be this King of Swords person that you're connected to, or it could just be your own toxic relationship, your toxic habits, the thing, you know, whatever you have agreed to, whatever commitments that you have made. And it doesn't have to be with someone else. It could be the agreements and the commitments that you made to yourself. You know, like, I don't know, smoking maybe, because when I first started this reading, I was choking. And it just came out of nowhere. Like, soon as I pressed the record button, I started choking. 11:22 on the time. Maybe there's something going on with your guys' lungs. But yeah, whatever. At the end of the day, I feel like when you release some of these toxic habits or these, you know, these cycles, these detrimental behavioral patterns that you're experiencing, whatever is going on when it comes to like your day-to-day schedule, your day-to-day routine, it's like a sensitivity or a wound around that. And I feel like when you cut somebody off, or when you just let go of those toxic agreements that you made with others or with yourself, you are going to be on, you know, you're going to feel a lot better. Like, you're going to have financial security. Your mind is going to be a lot clearer when it comes to creating. You're going to be able to be a lot more practical and see things clearly. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is really just about you becoming very secure and stable, okay, and being able to manage things a lot better because you allowed yourself to take that break so that you could get clear. All right, let's get some more advice here, and then we're gonna end this reading. Overcoming obstacles and recognition. Oh, I love it. Okay, so it's like whatever. That's why I said something about you don't trust people. Or maybe that was the last reading. I don't know. I'm probably mixing them up, but yeah, it's like you overcoming these obstacles, so that you can really start, you know, shining. Okay, like Saturn is in your house of shining, but Saturn can be an obstacle. You know, it's some sort of obstacle that's taking place that's occurring in your life. It could be like your mindset. It could be your thoughts, you know, it could be just the conversations that you're having, the environment that you are in. But it's like, I feel like, you know, you're going to be getting some sort of information, or you're going to be getting some more research or something like that, so that you can be able to gain more inspiration for the work that you do, or you are going to be inspiring others for the work that you do based on this. And that's why it's important to, you know, release your fears or your doubts, because there are some souls whose mission is not even going to be activated until you really step into what it is that you're supposed to be doing. When you get out of, you know, this negativity, these thoughts, these negative thoughts that you're having about how good you are at what you do, you got to get out of that, because there's some souls whose life's purpose isn't even activated yet, because they're waiting on you to trigger them, to be the spark for them. Like, and I always think about that with myself. Like, man, imagine if I just never closed my hair salon down and never started doing astrology or my readings. I would have probably, it's many people that I know I've helped, you know, just from teaching and sharing the truth of what it is that I do. And so, yeah, I just know that I had to be that, I was that activation point for somebody, right? And yeah, you're going to be that activation point for somebody as well. And that's why it's important to, you know, get out of these doubts and whatever these obstacles are that you're having when it comes to, you know, you expressing yourself, you communicating the power of your voice and your intuition and your healing abilities. It's like you got to get active with them, because you're an activation point for somebody else. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else do you want us to know? Realignment. Yes. See? Realignment. See, I knew it. That's why you got to get this new perspective. You got to shift your perspectives. Didn't I said that. I think I said that. I'll be doing so many readings, I'll be confusing myself. Did I say that? Something about your mindset or your perspective, or was that the last? Was that the last reading? Y'all probably got some memory issues too, because I don't know why my memory is just, it's glitching right now. Okay, y'all probably got something going on with the memory. But yeah, Shift your perspective. Oh yeah, the hangman. I do remember saying that because you got the hangman here. So yeah, hangman is about shifting your perspective too. And this card came out as clarity for the hangman. So this is really about realignment. I'm hearing too, you guys need to do a fast, a cleanse. Like it's way too much going on in your 6th house right now. I'm sorry. But you guys need to do a cleanse. Cleanse your body, cleanse your blood, especially the blood and the intestines, okay? You need to have a clean body. Okay, you guys need to have a clean body for the work that you guys are going to be doing within the next 6 months. Okay, you guys are going to be you guys are going to need to, for some of you Scorpios, this may not be for all of you, but I feel like you guys need to get very clear about why you are your block, why you are blocking yourself, and why, or if this King of Swords is somebody else in your life, I just feel like you need to get clear, get clean. There's some cleaning up that needs to be done, okay? This could be the mind, definitely the mind and the body, and it could be the soul too. And the way that you can cleanse the soul is you really need to check the people around you because people are portals, okay? And Libra is the sign of relationships, okay? And Saturn is exalted in Libra. Why? Because based on the relationships you engage in really determines the type of timeline you could put yourself on, right? Just like certain people we follow on social media, right? Like if they're toxic or negative or whatever, sad all the time or whatever it is, they're in your timeline, quote unquote, right? They're on your timeline. So Saturn, the planet of time, is exalted in Libra, the planet of relationships. And I feel like you guys need to be able to cleanse because the planet of relationships, Venus, is also in your 6th house. So it's like there's some people around or somebody around, it could even be an indulgence too with Venus, that you need to really check. Okay, like I said, it could be the smoking, it could be sweets, it could be processed foods. Okay, and I feel like you probably got somebody around you too that probably encourages this or condones this type of thing as well. Oh, my apologies. I was reading the comments. But yeah, and then you guys spread your wings. I feel like once you guys be able to realign, you guys are going to be able to spread your wings. That's where that confidence is going to come from too. This is really about confidence. It's something with y'all's confidence that y'all is like, you need to kind of mature or something in that area. Like you like to stay too hidden, too quiet or shy. What's going on? Passion. Your challenge is your passion. You're afraid to fail. Is that what it is? You're afraid to like fail, or you're afraid of being seen as, yeah, like a failure or somebody who's not. But it's like, how else are you going to grow? How else are you really going to develop if you don't learn through trial and error, kind of? Like, how? You just got to really follow. I'm telling you guys, I feel it so strong. You guys, I got to get on y'all because I really do. Because I'm hearing this, okay? You can click off if you don't want to get your ass handed to you right now. But Spirit is saying you guys are about to, within the next 6 months, if y'all don't get it together, you guys are going to suffer in some way because however you've been holding out, giving the bare minimum or whatever it is that you've been doing on on just this little grimy little, you giving little crumbs. And it's kind of like Spirit is saying you're giving crumbs, but you have no idea how many souls are I don't know. Like, I don't know how many of you on here I don't know if you guys on here that's watching right now follow me on Instagram, or if you just found me on YouTube and you just subscribed to me through YouTube. But just imagine if I just never started my YouTube because I was scared. Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was scared. Like when I first started posting 12 years ago, I didn't have that many followers. I just had people who I went to school with, family. So I'm like, damn, how do I really like open myself up to begin to like, they're gonna hate me, they're gonna, you know, disown me, they're gonna whatever I was thinking. And at the end of the day, it didn't matter because I don't speak to any of them anymore at this point. Now, mind you, I'm talking about it during the time when I only had like 900 followers. Okay. So imagine if I stayed there, I would have still probably been at a 900 followers because I wasn't being myself. I wasn't sharing myself, and I wasn't being that activation point for those other souls. I wouldn't have met y'all. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how y'all found me, if you guys follow me through Instagram. But guess what? None of y'all would have been following me because I would have stayed scared in my little cocoon, and I would have just been afraid to fail, you know, afraid to fail, afraid of people looking at me like I'm a devil worshiper because I don't go to church no more or whatever. I'm talking about the stars and that's evil. And even the, you know, like, anyway, I say all that to say, y'all need to really get on y'all's north node. I'm going to just say that. You really need to get on your north node, okay? If you're not on your north node, get on your north node because there is some souls that is waiting on you as that activation point. And if you don't do it, I just heard you guys are going to suffer. That's what I heard. Y'all going to suffer because y'all just pussyfooting around. Y'all bullshitting around is what I'm hearing. Like, you guys are really not giving your all. You guys are not really doing... Yeah. What's the outcome? Soulmate? What the hell? Okay. And divine timing. Wow. Okay. Soulmates. I wasn't expecting that at all. But, yeah. I feel like if you guys are single, and this could be a relationship that, remember I said this King of Swans, this narcissistic energy. I feel like somebody for the next 6 months, you guys are going to be letting that go. And by the end of the 6 months, you guys are going to meet somebody. And this is for my singles, okay? Scorpios who are married and happy, that ain't for you. Maybe you guys who are married and happy, though, you guys are going to be, you know, excelling in some way. But, or, you know, taking y'all's marriage or whatever connection to the next level. But if you're single within the next 6 months, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love that though. Soulmate, like what? With divine timing. And look, self-limiting beliefs are here. Oh man, if you're single, again, see your divine mate is even going to be one of those people who is going to be activated by you being yourself and stepping in your power, for those of you who are single. Okay? But not going as hard as I should. See? Well, my soulmate on the way. Yeah. Oh, is he, she, whatever is on the way, okay? And that's why you got all these planets in your 6th house, because it's saying do the work right now so you can be prepared. You know, if you're trying to tone up, you know, if you know you want to get your body right or whatever, it's not where you would want it to be, you might want to do that before this soulmate energy come through. You know, like, focus on your health, though. It's a lot going on in the 6th house. Focus on your thinking, your habits, your behaviors, you know, how you think about yourself. You know, it's like something here about how you think about yourself that needs to be healed. How you analyze yourself, how you critique yourself, how you probably are very hard on yourself. And it's like kind of unnecessary. I feel like you guys are probably hard on yourself to the point where it might even be a little abusive or something. Like, you guys need to get, you know, work on that, because you're not gonna, this person is not gonna stick around with that type of shit. I'm just telling you right now. And that's why you got this as the outcome, because at the end of the 6 months, Libra season, okay, this is to be around Libra season. Oh yeah, Libra season. South Node is in your South Node. Libra is your 12th house. Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to meet somebody from a past life for my single Scorpios, okay? This is going to be somebody from your past life, I just heard. But this is going to be around Libra season, okay? This is a 6-month. You guys got 6 months here, okay? Y'all's reading is the longest, too. What is going on? Interesting. Well, Scorpios, it's a lot of comments, too, from compared to the other readings. But yeah, so Scorpios, I'm going to be Libra season. Yeah, this reading is for Scorpio, but Libra season is 6 months. 6 months from Aries season is Libra season. Okay, this reading is 6 month, you know, 6 month overcast, so to speak. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So if you guys want to watch Sag, I'm going to end this and I will start Sagittarius. All right. Peace and love.